Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. These are our notes for geography terms. This should be a review for you. Hopefully you've heard and used these terms and ideas in 4th and 5th grade. A quick reminder that you need to make sure that you are on pages 11 and 12 in your notebook, so go ahead and label those now. And you are going to write down everything in red. So for example, the only thing from this page you should have in your notebook are the words geography terms. Do not write anything in black. The beauty of having the video is that you can pause, you can rewind, you can fast forward. So please take your time and do it right. Let's get going. To start off, we need to know the basic definition of geography. Geography is the study of the Earth's physical and cultural features. So not only do we look at landforms, like the plains, like the rivers shown here, but we will also look at cultural features. So the way people dress, what they are able to eat or to farm, how they speak in terms of their geography. So we're going to start with physical geography. Some of the examples that you're going to write down, remember everything in red, are things like landforms. So mountains, valleys, plains, deserts, plateaus, a peninsula, things like that. Geography also involves climate, which is types of weather. Both of these things are part of the environment and include all living and non-living things that would affect life. When we talk about geography, a lot of people think of maps. Some of the maps we will use in this room include political maps, which show country and state boundaries. So for example, we have a map of the United States right here, and I like to call political maps man-made because these were not originally divided up like the way they are now. Humans decided the boundaries of each state. So anything that would be man-made, go political. Physical show natural landforms. I call that nature-made. So right here, we don't have so much of the dividing lines of states, although you can see it a little bit, but this map is mainly concerned with the features of the land. A lot of the times you're going to see political and physical maps together, and that's okay too. Other examples of maps we might use include weather maps, road maps, and historical maps. Features of the map can include a map title, shows the subject of the map. Are you looking at a political map of the United States? Are you looking at a map from Alexander the Great's time? So always look for the title. Compass will show directions on the map. You have two types of directions. One is cardinal. Those are north, south, east, west, or never eat soggy waffles. And then you have intermediate directions, northeast, northwest, southeast, and southwest. We have a scale that measures the distance on a map. You can see an example of a scale right here. They have to shrink the map down so you can use it. So they scale it down, and it may be in miles or kilometers. Then you have a legend or a key, and that explains the symbols on the map. So if we were using a map with these symbols, we might be looking for this symbol for eye clinic, this symbol for cafe, and so on. Then we have latitude and longitude lines. Now, a lot of people get confused, but you have to remember there's only two main lines that are dividing the Earth up. We have latitude lines, and the main latitude line is the equator. It goes 0 across. And then the lines that are latitude run parallel with it. So they go north or south of the equator. Even though they're going east and west, it does not matter. It's the relation to the equator. Longitude lines, they start out with right here, right in the middle at 0. That's called the prime meridian. And we look at the lines running east and west of them as longitude lines. We will be doing some practice with latitude and longitude. The last couple things I want to make sure that we remember are the continents and oceans. There are 7 continents: North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, and Antarctica. So I have a little story to tell you. If it helps you to remember them, awesome. We say North America and South America met, fell in love, and got married. They're connected. They went to Europe for their honeymoon, and they had 4 daughters: Asia, Africa, Australia, and Antarctica. There are also 4 oceans. They are the Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, and Arctic. Like I said at the beginning, not only do we look at physical geography, but we also look at cultural or human geography, and this is the study of people and places they live. So, for example, your geography is going to dictate what your home may look like. You may have a home up in the north where your resources look like this. You may have a home in the south where your home may look like this, or we may be most familiar with this type of house, and this would be pretty standard when you look at where we live. What kinds of crops can they grow? What kind of animals are found there? What types of language do people speak? All these things can be affected by geography. We can also look at how environments affect people. Sometimes good in terms of maybe you take a beach vacation and you head towards an area that has a beach. Sometimes bad with flooding or hurricanes. And on the lighter side, you don't need to write that down. Just watch this clip. It's kind of funny in terms of why geography is important. Hope you enjoy it.
What countries make up Great Britain? You've heard of Great Britain?
Yeah.
If someone said they go to Great Britain, what language do they speak when they get there?
British?
They speak British. Okay. Have you ever met anyone who speaks British?
No.
You think of any word British?
No.
No, Minnie Cooper.
Oh yeah, Minnie Cooper.
Yeah, that's a good. We're talking about what? If you met someone from Amsterdam, what nationality would they be?
I have no idea. Amsterdamian.
Amsterdamians. No, they wear wooden shoes. Who wears wooden shoes?
Toddlers.
Cobblers? So they'd be cobblers. We're talking with
Lindsay Shanks.
Lindsay, you're a high school student as well.
Yes, sir.
What is the world's tallest mountain?
It's not Mount Rushmore.
No, no. Do you ever rest?
Do I what?
Ever rest? Yeah. You give me a story.
Oh. I really don't know.
See, I asked you, do you ever rest? And you said,
Oh, Mount Everest.
Everest. There you go.
There you go.
You're talking with
Aisha Evar.
Aisha. And you're a high school student?
Yes, sir.
What are people from Denmark called? You meet a bunch of people from Denmark.
I don't know. Denmarkians?
Denmarkians.
I don't know.
Denmarkians. Three Great Lakes out there.
Oh, a lot. Like 100 something?
100.
I could be wrong.
Can you name all 100?
No. I could be really wrong.
Can you name one Great Lake?
They're great.
Nick. We're talking with
Nick,
Nick. What do you do?
I go to high school in Royce City, Texas.
And what do you want to do when you get out?
I would like to be a film director.
Film director, okay. You've heard of the English Channel.
Yes.
Goes between what two countries?
France and England.
England. Now, is there any way to get there besides by boat?
I think there's like a bridge, like a really long bridge that goes under the water.
So a bridge that goes under the water would be called what?
An underwater bridge. Oh, yeah.
We're talking with
Caitlin Wilcox.
Caitlin. You're from where?
Arkansas.
Arkansas. Okay. How's the school system in Arkansas?
It's awesome.
It's good.
It's really good.
Let's see how good it is. How many oceans are there?
Oceans?
Yeah.
I've only been to one.
You've been to one.
I've been to one.
Which one were you at?
Florida.
Which one?
An ocean.
Which ocean did you go to?
Pacific Ocean.
What's the Pacific Ocean in
Yeah.
Florida? How was it?
It's good.
It's good. Yeah. What What is the largest country in South America?
In South America, Africa,
And where is Iran?
I don't know, like South Europe or something.
South
I don't know.
Europe. Iraq is in the south, so you go to Europe, you go south.
I don't know.
What country would you find the Panama Canal in?
Panama Canal. Is there a country named Panama? No. No. Oh, is it in the U.S.? No.
Why do they call it the Panama Canal, you think?
Is there the guy named Panama? Maybe
This is the name Panama, and he did what? He made the,
Canal? The Panama Canal?
if you go down to use the Panama Canal, trying to get from where to where?
One place to another? It's faster?
Faster than, yeah, but from, where does it go?
Oh. Panama and France?
Panama and France. Where is Iraq? You know, we hear so much about Iraq.
Iraq?
Yeah.
Iraq is in, Afghanistan.
Yeah. We're talking with,
Mackenzie, Mexico?
where is the Berlin Wall located?
In the former Soviet Union?
No.
Oh, darn.
Is the Berlin Wall still there?
No.
What happened?
Well, David Hasselhoff, says him.
And what did David Hasselhoff have to do with kicking
I saw it on E! And he said that he should be in the memorial, for the Kremlin. I don't know.
If you met some people in Denmark, what would they be called?
Denmark.
The group of people in Denmark would be called
Jewish people.
Jewish people. Where is the Outback?
The Outback. The restaurant.
The restaurant.
The restaurant.
The one in here?
I don't know.
No.